Well, heyo everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 395th stream where Mana is back in action. Oh my gosh, my friends, it has been wow. It's been kind of a weird month. Looking back, I have streamed so little, and I feel so out of it. So thank you for staying with me and bearing with me. That's really the big thing. It feels good to be doing my old streaming intro again and to be streaming solo, actually. I realized that I have been streaming so many collaborations lately that I've neglected streaming too often just like this. So tonight I'm going to be streaming a couple of things that I picked up today because, you know what, honestly, I never thought the day would come. I never thought I would get to a point where I just felt almost like I didn't know what to do in streaming. Man in Red says, weird month. It was only a second. More than that. Mictron, thank you so much. Assassin Mictron's here. Dash Magnum's here. Spyro2355 is here. And look, Spyro, I am going to greet you right away. I see your name. I'm not going to let a moment pass. I'm not going to miss your name there. Spyro, welcome. And look at, you can see all of the new sub badges are live. We have a new one for the 3 months and up to 6 months. It's now red, and I have red, green, and blue. Actually, they introduced, Twitch is the they in this situation, introduced a tier or a sub badge for 9 months of subscribing. And so this wasn't available before, and so I decided to kind of redo my badges. I posted about it in my Discord, but basically now this is kind of what I always wanted. There's the red, the green, and the blue, and a very subtle nod to my favorite video game franchise, The Legend of Zelda, because if you recall, in A Link to the Past, there are 3 potions you can get, the first being red for health, the second being green for magic, or mana, and the third being blue, which is a combination of the two, and that's partially why I've always really liked the blue potion, which is what my emote is. Boom, 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 right there. You can see that. The 3 mana potions there. That's why it's blue. So a little fun background story for y'all. And Ryan, you're going to be playing marbles on stream? Oh, man. I thought about doing that. Let me show you, though, what I picked up instead. And hopefully you all like this. Ryan says, sadly, I don't have sub badges. I know. Don't worry about it, though. Don't worry about it. The way things go around here, not to say I'm trying to count on it, but people have been pretty generous, and if you stick around, you often end up getting gifted a sub, because we have some very, very generous and supportive people in this community. So no, I never thought a day would come where I just felt like I didn't know what to do with streaming. I didn't have my footing, my bearing. It's almost like a balance issue. I always come back to balance. I think balance is the key to so many things in life. And what I realized is that I was knocked off balance. I didn't know where I stood in. Mandarin Bread says green is stamina and blue is magic. Well, okay, in Breath of the Wild, you're right. But I didn't know where I stood in things. I mean, gosh, you know, I missed Cowlit's retro video game convention. I was so disappointed. It was the 10-year anniversary. I wanted to be there. Mandarin says my badge looks like fruit punch. It kind of does. I wanted to be there.
Hold on to your hats. We're being raided.
What? Oh my goodness. It's our friends Rob and Alex and all of the raiders. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much, Rob and Alex. And welcome to all of you raiders coming over from their fine stream. I'm going to do a little shout out here as well. That is amazing. Actually, wow. How cool is that? They were playing Pokemans. They were playing the Pokemans, Block and Whittle. But go check them out. Yeah, Rob and Alex are 2 incredibly fine streamers. RL Richie, Real Life Richie is the channel. Go check them out. They play tons of stuff. They play a lot of retro stuff, and I'm really excited for something coming up. They're going to be playing Alundra, which is a fantastic PS1 classic, sorely underrated, and it is very Zelda-like, but with some very beautiful visuals that kind of look like the Lunar series, which I didn't realize it was by the same developer. I learned that through one of Rob's tweets today, so you learn something new every day. And Ghost of Alex, hello, good, welcome. So good to see you again. Annie Druitt, welcome in. I love the name. And Zero Storms, hello, hello. Some familiar faces and things like that. As our friend Saving Liberty would say, how are you doing? How's your friendly neighborhood milkman? What's new? I don't know. He does it so well. It's forced when I do it. Rob says, we're so excited. I had no idea you knew any of them. Yeah, actually, well, I don't know Lunar too well. I know of the franchise. It's very popular, or sort of, if not popular, it's very venerated as a series. I'm familiar with it. I haven't really played it, but I have heard more of it talking to you. I know you've talked quite a bit about it, so I've learned a lot about it from you. But Alundra, I am familiar with. That's one that I actually did play back in the day. Rob says, Lunar 2 is better. I'm not dissing Lunar 1. It's just, it gets better and it goes and builds on it perfectly. It gets better as it goes and builds on it perfectly. Well, hey, yeah, that's great. Rob says, I'm one of the last advocates of Alundra and Lunar. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like, the thing is, Alundra, I feel, is just not well known. I bet if you talk to people, probably people are going to know Lunar if they don't know that much about it. They're going to at least recognize the title, but they probably won't know Alundra. Mandarin says, man, his hair is higher than usual. Something is up. It is. It is actually, like, very high. I don't know. You pitch it as a dark A Link to the Past clone? I can see that, Rob. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate statement. As Liberty would say, Lord Lipton. That's right. Ryan says, you're going to get Mortal Kombat 11? I have... Okay. You know, obviously, y'all know Mortal Kombat... Did I just start? Yeah, actually, Rob, I just started. I'm actually... Let me show what I'm going to do. I'll get back to the question, Ryan. Look at that deft dodging there. So today, I picked up this, okay, Windjammers. Now, this is a classic Neo Geo game. I'm pretty sure it's Neo Geo. It's put out by Dotemu, who just, I mean, they are on fire. Now, Dotemu, not Dotemu. Man, I cannot talk. I'm rusty. I need to learn how to stream again. Sorry. I'll get back to... Okay, I'll explain that in a second. This is the other one, Star Fox 64 3D. Yes, we are going to break out the 3DS capture device a little early. Dash says, oh man, the Neo Geo, that's a blast from the past. Isn't it, though? So, Windjammers is... It's been re-released. Now, this is the limited run version. Now, this is the thing. I did not buy this on limited run games, which is a service you can go and... you can purchase these games that come out in limited runs. They're, you know, physical copies of what is typically a digital game. So Windjammers actually was put up on limited run games, but I did not purchase it. At the time, I did not have the funds. But Limited Run Games is partnering up with Best Buy, and they are releasing some of their leftover stock through Best Buy. Windjammers just happened to be in my local store, and I could not pass up the opportunity just to pick that up because it actually was also like one of my last purchases. It will be my last purchase with my Gamers Club unlocked. So sadly, that's gone. But I had to make use of it before it went. So that was the plan. I figured I'd go ahead, I'd make use of it, pick up Windjammers, last hurrah for the Gamers Club unlocked. Best Buy, your rewards program was the best, we hardly knew ye. And then this has been on my list for a very, very long time, so I had to pick that up. As well, it's on the Nintendo Selects, and both came out to less than the price of a typical game. So, Spyro says, I'm still not 100%, but I had to show some love and support. Spyro, I understand Thank you so much. I'm not 100% either yet. Thank you so much for being here. Kick back, relax, do what you got to do. Drink lots of fluids. I need to do that too, or else I'm going to just be putting myself backwards. And, you know, I've got a lot of streams this week. I don't know if you saw this, but I've got a lot of streams this week. So let me actually show you. This is the schedule. Now, you already noticed Take 3 of Secret of Mana did not actually happen. We are going to be doing that tomorrow night, and it may even be a little sooner, a little earlier if we can. Then Thursday, we're going to be playing Mario Kart Double Dash. Friday, we'll be continuing on with Terraria, and Saturday morning, Stardew Valley. Those are our ongoing online collaborations. And then we're doing something really cool. 1:30 p.m. Pacific time Saturday, we'll be starting a massive Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS stream where I will really be putting my new capture card through its paces for the very first time and playing a whole bunch. I've got over 100 DS and 3DS games to play, and so a lot of good things there. I think it'll be fun. Okay, Ryan has been very patient. Yes, I do have a green screen. It is behind me. I use the Elgato one. I can do the whole thing like that. It's really, really great. That is why the green on these look a little bit off. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is one of the things. And then I have a lot of different setups, so that's just one of the things. Zero Storms. Retro on modern hardware? Is it maybe Metro? Also, okay, so getting back to Ryan's question. Yes, old school Star Fox game. That's right, Ryan. Getting back to your question about Mortal Kombat 11. You probably know I'm not one for the super violent video games. And obviously that's Mortal Kombat's shtick, you know? It's trying to be over the top gory. The game I played the most in the franchise, and I did play the original on, I can't remember if it was, I think it was the Super Nintendo. I did play it a little bit on that, but the game I most played was the Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. I think that's what it was called. I'm trying to remember the name. But I played that a whole bunch, mostly because of the DC heroes and villains. And that was pretty good. I mean, it was still violent, but it was toned down just a touch. So I did like that. But yeah, so as far as 11, I honestly, even watching the trailer, obviously I'm interested in it as a long-running franchise. I wanted to learn more about it. I watched the trailer and all that stuff. I've been kind of seeing what they're doing. Looks like they're doing some good things, but that violent, it just turns my stomach. I can't do it. So and also as a fighting game, I will say as a fighting franchise, it's never been one that I've been particularly interested in. And then also the mechanics, so the reason for that is the mechanics mostly, but then also the theme, and then the visuals as well kind of always were a little off-putting to me. I never quite bought that whole rotoscoped look. Those are matters of just preference, the mechanics and the the look. So that's just a matter of opinion and preference. But anyway, Spyro says, I was curious what made you want to start up selecting start. I'm on the team and I never asked. Okay, well, so for those of you who don't know, and look, I'm going to get into this game real quick. Here's what we're going to do. First of all, here's some reading for y'all. I'm going to just put this up. I realized I didn't actually grab the controller I need. So I'm going to do that. Oh, wait. Didn't need to because it was right here. So yeah, when I'm not streaming here, I'm streaming on Selecting Start. I'm taking a little weird break-ish thing just because I've been busy. I'm going to open this up now. And trying to fit in as many in-person collaborations as I can before a big summer move. We're moving out of state, actually, quite far away. So some of my friends I'm streaming with, Bob and Crow, namely, I'm trying to get as much time with them as possible, and I couldn't really back out of a couple of commitments, my Terraria and Stardew Valley playthroughs. But selecting so it was actually it was Ginny Gravity, Saving Liberty, and myself who we actually are the founders. We had been talking for a long time about ways to grow a community of positive, family-friendly streamers. Basically, what we hoped to bring to Twitch and the things that we saw as really the positive side of Twitch. And this is what came up. I mean, that's the real short summary. Okay, this is cool. I always love when you see the little instruction manuals. One of the companies that does this a lot is it Atlas? But I mean, look at this. This is cool. Here, there's a whole story here. Here we go. The most entertaining sports game ever made returns to Nintendo Switch with brand new features. Story: vestige of the 90s and also known as Flying Power Disc in Japan, Windjammers was originally released by Data East on the Neo Geo arcade system and console. Today we're thrilled to bring back this cult classic of arcade sports on Nintendo Switch for the greatest delight of generations of players. Have you ever heard about the Windjammers Championship? The best athletes from around the world used to face off against each other to become the best jammer in the world. The Windjammers series would take place in various environments from the beach to a concrete court. The 6 playable characters managed to differentiate from the other challengers with their dexterity, techniques, and throwing speed. So there you go. That's that. You got different characters. So there's even a notes section. Oh. .emu, I love ya. So, .emu, they're just the best. Okay, I gotta put this in my Switch here. Taking out Splatoon 2. Putting in the old Jammers of Wind. So, but I mean, this is seriously great. So yeah, .emu made the Monster Boy / Girl Curse of the Dragon's Trap remake, which is phenomenal. And let me just actually make sure. I have a bad feeling we're not going to be getting our video, but maybe we have it. Perfect. So they made the that game, and hey, Dark Solid X, welcome on in. So good. Oh man, hot note taking action dash says. You know it. So let me get my chair all kind of situated. I've got the nice comfy chair today. Hey, J Main, hello. You're a fan? Aw. Well, now I'm a fan of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. A little bit about myself. I'll just post this here so you can follow along. But welcome on in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Do not hesitate. We're going to go ahead and let's do this. Waha. Oh, yeah. We made... Oh, except almost. Except we... Yeah. Actually, no, that's pretty good. That seems pretty solid. Let's just see here. Actually, hold on. Just making sure. I'm going to just adjust my mic a little. That should be better. Yeah, I think that's solid. Okay. Hopefully you can all see me. Yeah, Dark Solid X, what is up? Man and Bread says, trying to jam the wind. Would you just go outside with a fan, face the opposite way the wind is blowing? Sure. And Spyro says, I feel honored to be on a team knowing that. I just hope that I'm not rocking the boat too much. Not at all, Spyro. I'm so glad that you are on it. Yeah, no, in case you are, oh, this is the thing we have to do these days, right? These are the things. So we're just gonna stop and chat for a minute. So yeah, no, Minties, hello, welcome on in. Yeah, no, so Tarksludx says, "Man, I wanted to know, have you gotten first place in Tetris 99 yet?" No, although I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I have not played my Switch in far too long. Minties, welcome on in. Jermaine and Minties. Oh, I know. Yes. See, I'm forgetting names because so much time has gone by. Oh, you know what? Let me do something really quickly here. 1 second. There we go. Scrunk, hello, what's up? Note to self, should update game before stream dark. I only just picked up this this game actually. So yeah, look at the classic graphics there. Press A to start. So yeah, I'm realizing, hold on, actually I need to adjust my light because it's kind of blinding me right now. Let's adjust a little like so. There, that should be better. Sorry, I'm a little rusty on the streaming. Oh, much better. But yeah, so Dragon's Trap is probably my favorite of all of the games on Switch right now. It's just so good. And Emu, who made Windjammers, or who ported it to the Switch, is working on a sequel with hand-drawn graphics similar to Curse of the Dragon's Trap, which has me very excited. It's honestly the main reason I picked this up. I've never played the arcade original. The other game that they're working on, which has me incredibly excited, is a sequel to the Streets of Rage franchise, Streets of Rage 4. So I'm very excited. Okay, let's find out how to play, since I've never played this before. Okay, use the left stick to move your character. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, hold the left stick while pressing the A button or Y button to slide and to receive. Oh, I see. Okay, so basically for catching or throwing, you can do that. For a curve. Oh. Do a half circle with the left stick in the direction you want to use the disc to curve. Okay. And if you throw the disc back, right on reception, then you'll do a supersonic shot. Okay. Ninja reflex is recommended. Oh my goodness. Okay. You can lob by holding the left stick in the direction you want the disc to go. Okay, so that's just a high up. Lob is the other button, either the B or the X button. Okay, so you can toss it right in the air by just pushing A or Y. Not sure why you'd want to do that. Interesting. Good music, though. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, that's why you'd want to do it. All right. So it's basically like what you would do to return. Okay. Dash says, lol, I just realized this game is future Ultimate Frisbee. It totally is. Oh my gosh, Old Man Ice, welcome on in. I should have been asleep, so I'm not sticking around for long. Just stopping by to say hello. Old Man Ice, thank you so much. Give a little shout out to Old Man Ice. Thank you so much for being here. Scrunk also deserves a shout out, as does Dark Solid X. So let's do a couple more shout outs here. Oh, of course, Old Man Ice, no problem. Scrunk. And I'm so completely just out of streaming. I can't think straight. Oh well. All right. So that's how that, you know, all this stuff looks far too advanced. I'm not going to remember any of this. Yeah, there's a lot here. All right, we're going to go back. Let's just get in the game. Let's get in the game, shall we? Maybe check settings first. Oh yes. 4:3 ratio. Now what would be... Oh, that's kind of terrible. That's absolutely terrible. No. Why would anyone ruin this game with a 16:9 stretched aspect ratio? Everyone, we are in retro right now. I need to... Public service announcement. PSA time. The more you know. Rainbow effect. Whoosh. All that stuff. My friends, never, ever stretch your aspect ratio. Conversely, never shrink it down. Just leave it as it is. You should never stretch these games that were intended to be played for 3 into 16:9. That is criminal. The fact that .emu put it in here as a possible function worries me a little bit, but I'll let them get a little pass on this. I'll let this pass. But yeah, Old Man Ice says first day from vacation's always hard. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man. And Scrunk, no problem. Of course, you're welcome for the shout out. How are your stream? All of you who are streamers, how are your streams going, by the way? Let's see, we can do. Ooh, I see. We have. Oh yeah. Okay. This is a terrible background. I'm not going to be using it. That is actually a really cool looking background. I would consider it. This is not quite as cool, but I would also consider it. This is what I'm going with. Scan lines. Now, I would maybe consider scan lines, except for the fact that they won't show up that great on stream. So we'll do no filter. Oh my gosh, there's a CRT filter. But no, we won't do that. Smooth. I don't even know. But we're going to go with no filter. Neo Geo. Oh. Listen to that. What do you think? Should we do the CD or the Neo Geo? Excuse me. Oh, gotta watch this. Sparrow says the streams are going really well until it got sick. I'm sorry. Scrunk says I've been guilty of this when I started streaming. What? The stretching? Oh, Scrunk. Dash says the CD music is a real banger. That's my vote. All right, let's do that. Confirm. All right. Good thing we looked at those things because we discovered things could have been a lot worse. Although now I'm thinking, shucks, maybe I should not. Maybe I should do a border because we've got this whole background. I don't know. We'll see. Local game. There's mini games. Okay. Arcade. Let's just do arcade. Let's do easy arcade mode. So we've got Mita. Oh, H Mita, J Costa, G Scott, K Wessel, L Biagi, and S Miller. Hamida, J Costa, J Scott, Quessel, Labiaga, Smiller. I like Smiller. Oh gosh. There's a... Okay, well... Alright, here we go. Japan. Oh, she's from Japan. Hamida. Oh gosh. Okay, oh boy. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Oh, I put the spin on it. Oh, this is like easy, so I shouldn't really get too excited. Oh, snap. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm gonna try and put a little spin on it. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, I missed. It's like Frisbee tennis, exactly. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, score. That was amazing. I mean,
Get ready.
I'm so ready for this. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ah! That's how we do things around here, alright. Easy peasy. Oh, this is like super fun. This would be so fun two-player, not gonna lie. I'm definitely seeing how this is gonna be a super fun remake. Now, actually, one of the things I don't even know how I did that, but it was cool. Ugh! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is so great. And, of course, regular air hockey. It is a little bit like this, right?
Next round.
That was pretty sweet. Okay. I will have to show you the trailer for Windjammers 2. Remind me and I'll do that. Alright.
Two.
Okay. Oh. Oh, what? Well, that was no fun. Ah!
Mid.
Well, there goes all of my ability to play this game. Oh, man, I want to find this on the arcade now. Oh, this would be so fun in an actual arcade. Oh, there's like a little thing in the middle. Oh, this game's gotten a lot harder. Okay. Oh, dang. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see what's going on here. Not quite what I wanted. Oh, snap. Oh, he caught it. No. What was that? Oh, darn. Okay. This is a real tricky one here. So, for those of you who don't know, Neo Geo CD, which is where the music's coming from, this was the home, like, consoleized version of the Neo Geo. So, obviously, the Neo Geo was an arcade system. In case you... Actually, you know what? Maybe you don't know this, so I'll give a little bit of history here. So, the arcade standards for a long time were none. People created software that went on chipsets on boards. I barely passed that one. And then they interfaced with some controls in all manner of different ways. So there really was no clear standard until the JAMA standard, which introduced a standard set of controller connections that could be used when you just swap out the main sort of circuit board of the system. So this was definitely a step in the right direction. It meant that you could very easily swap out a game while retaining the controllers on the system. However, it wasn't really perfect because, of course, you're going to be taking these big clunky circuit boards out of a machine, and generally speaking, you're going to also do some kind of artwork swap and other things as well. So this company decided to create the Neo Geo arcade system, which basically took a page from home consoles
Well done.
and put a
Next round.
a circuit board that had a cartridge slot on it inside of the arcade. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here, but this will be fun. Oh no, the dog. Oh wait, am I controlling the dog? I'm controlling the dog. Okay. I get it now. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Those sunbathers. Hey, I did it. Cool. So the cartridge slot received these big cartridges, and actually later there were iterations of this that would have multiple cartridge slots, and you could actually swap between them at the arcade. So that was really nice because then you could have 6 arcade games, and it would take up the space of one arcade cabinet. Nice. So that's a little history on the Neo Geo, and I never played this particular game on it, but I imagine it would have been very fun. You know, oh, darn. It was a little like the arcade jukebox. You're right, Old Man Ice. You're right, totally. That's a really good way of putting it. Oh gosh, I should lob it. I'm gonna try lobbing it. Ah! I don't know how I did that, but oh gosh, this is not looking good. Uh-oh. Oh! Shoot. Oh man. Things are heating up. This would be so tough with 2 human players. Yeah. Oh darn. No. That's it. Oh well. Oh well. Let's keep it going. Anyway, I think that's a really cool thing, you know, and actually I would love to find this in an actual Neo Geo. I think that'd be super cool. But anyway, all of this, I was going to mention the Neo Geo CD, which was eventually since the Neo Geo was essentially a console anyways, they eventually decided to make it a home console. With a system that had a different form factor, different cartridge sizes. Unfortunately, the different sizes still retain all the same original arcade hardware and software, meaning you've essentially miniaturized hardware that is meant for professional arcades, and the cost was outrageous, absolutely exorbitant. I mean, no doubt worth it for, I mean, you know, darn. But of course, out of the reach of many home players. Eventually, they created a CD version so that the software wouldn't have to be in these cartridges. And you could have audio that was CD Redbook audio. And I think Redbook's the right term. I'm not positive. Let's do it one more time. And let's try. Who should we try here? Let's go with. We can't do Smiller, I guess. So let's go with. Gascot seems pretty cool. I like Quessel, but I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with. I think we're gonna go with Gascot. We're gonna go with Gascot. Eventually, what people realized, and this was a few years ago, is that you could take the original cartridges for the arcade and create your own home console. And that would be a heck of a lot cheaper than purchasing the actual home console version that was somewhat rare, because not a lot of people could afford it. So then people started buying up these really cheap games. You know, sometimes a game would be like $400 on the home console and maybe $20 on the official arcade hardware. So once that got out, people started collecting for it, and you know, then that drove up the prices, of course. But ooh, I got 5 points. That's pretty cool. Darn! No! I don't think I'm gonna beat this. Oh man, Ice says, I have a feeling there'd be some ninjas who would do nothing but special moves back and forth with 0.001 second reaction time. Yeah, I think you're right. Like those ping pong matches. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, I just want to beat this guy once. He's actually really... Oh.
Mid. 2 points.
Okay. Anyway, it feels good to be back streaming. It's weird. I lost something. I'm off balance, and I'm getting it back. I hope that you'll bear with me. You know, I know this is going to take... it's going to take a lot. For those of you who don't know, I actually got so sick. It was sort of a total thing. I lost again. I had this whole total just crash. Hit a wall. Went to the doctor. He confirmed I had a virus. But basically said it was like all of the combination of things. I was just burned out and I needed rest. And I slept for like an entire day. I needed it. With everything going on with the move, which things are ramping up, Ms. Mana and what do we decide? Manitot went to the place where we're going to be moving near our family, our parents, to bring some of the boxes we've packed that we don't need as we're getting our house kind of prepped for showing. So apparently I'm going again. I'll give it one more go. If I don't get it this time, we'll swatch over. I need to learn how to talk again too. That's gonna make things difficult. But we'll swap over to Star Fox after this. What's your special? Oh, nice. Yeah, those ping pong matches that on the afternoon TV, Scrunk. That's so true. They're so fun to watch. So intense. Actually, my brother-in-law and I like to play ping pong. We'll get to do that again. That'll be so great. Drat. Old Man Ice says, okay, good night. I'll catch you next time. Old Man Ice, thank you so much for stopping by. I know it's late for you. Take care, my friend. Everyone, check out Old Man Ice. Good family-friendly streamer. Mostly, sometimes, usually, kind of, often family-friendly. Plays a whole variety of things, often seen with our good friend Jam Doggy, and just an excellent friend and super supportive streamer, and worth checking out for sure. Oh gosh. So what do you think of this game? Does it seem like your cup of tea, everyone? And do you think you could see a remake of this being good? Come on. I'm actually in the lead. I don't want to mess this up. Yes! Yes! We did it! That's the way we wanted to get this one. Alright. You like the aesthetic, Spyro says. I do too. I mean, obviously, actually, this is a good point. The aesthetic. Leads me to something I saw on Twitter that I wanted to share with you. I'll come back to it. So, Dash says, seems fun, but you really got to be quick with your reflexes. Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, I keep trying to do the special, like, spins and stuff. But it's not easy. And you're rewarded for doing it fast. So, it's like, well... Yes! We beat him! Alright, everyone. A remake would be fun, though doing it in 3D might be tough. Might be better to stick to top-down view, Dash says. True, true, true. Well, wait until I show you. I'm going to show it to you after this. Wait until I show you what the remake looks like.
Round 4.
Alright. So, next time we get out, we're going to call it a game. I definitely see myself playing more of this. I definitely would like to try playing the online with some people. You can pick this up on the eShop. It's pretty inexpensive if I recall. It might be $15. Can't remember. It seems like a very solid port, and with the addition of online play, it's obviously it's worth the little extra that they put into it. that might be the biggest thing I'm realizing about this is, yeah, you could say, all right, well, it's a port of a game, but to add the online to this is very nice. So there's a case for bringing back these retro games on a modern hardware. You know, you get to do things like playing online. Hey, we won. Sparrow says, I hope I'm not stepping on anyone's toes by taking up so many time slots on selecting start. No, 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 no. Not at all, Spyro. Obviously, if you are taking up a bunch of slots and someone would like to request one and they maybe only can do that time, you know, I think you'd probably already be willing to consider, you know, giving up that spot. That's all it's asked. If the spots are open, though, please do take them. And yeah, to kind of basically further elaborate on the history of selecting start, you know, we actually spoke, the three of us, Liberty and Ginny and I, for a good, I'm going to say at least, I mean, it was months. I want to say it was like 3-4 months maybe. Once we really knew this was what we wanted to do. Like, we had been talking about ways to collaborate and build up a strong community, positive community, ever since we knew each other, because we just saw that we clicked. We had a lot in common. But once the idea of a shared channel took root, from that point on, we spent months crafting guidelines, thinking things through, trying to figure out, you know, how to do this. And then we put out the initial invites to a few people, knowing that we had certain kind of minimum requirements based on what we knew we wanted to have as the part of the goal of the channel. So we knew we wanted Nintendo games to be the focus because of them being traditionally family friendly. And so we looked for some great Nintendo streamers that were friends of ours, and invited a small group to get us going, and the rest, as they say, is history. Oh my gosh! Nukaho! Oh my gosh, I inspired Nukaho to get a Super NT. Oh, right on. Congratulations. When's it coming in? That Super NT looks really sweet. Oh, darn. What if I do this? Well, yeah, I could just do that. There we go. This is amazing. Alright, I thought maybe that would be better than it was. I thought that was going to be better than it was. Okay. Nice! Pick up a spare. A strike. Wait. Ah, boo. Oh, no! Alright. You know, not too bad. Right? It's Frisbee bowling, Skunk. Oh my gosh. For what it's worth, Skunk, I do, I know like a lot of common acronyms can be thought of in different ways, but when they are acronyms that are typically associated with a word that I wouldn't want used in the channel, I ask that we use alternative acronyms, if you don't mind. Oh no! Well, if I can add my own little twist to help you realize your vision, I'm all in, Spyro says. That's exactly it. Well, I mean, the vision is obviously connected to the fact that we're doing this together, and that we want this to be a diverse group of streamers. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely see this. Once the move happens, I see myself putting a ton more time into selecting start. My goal, of course, is I'd love to stream once a week on selecting start and keep that up. That's what I set out to do. But at this time, just have to take a little break. How are y'all doing? Should we swap over to Star Fox, or do we want to keep going on with Windjammer? I feel like Even if we win this one, we might want to swap over. I think I'm ready. Oh, Nuko was thinking about getting the Sega NT, the Mega NT, I think they call it. Is that right?
Get ready.
So, or Mega SG? Mega SG, Nukaho says. I think that's right. So, yeah, Nuko, how are you doing, by the way? A shout out to Nukaho. I should give Nuko a big... Oh. Hey, let's see what the pause menu looks like. That's what it looks like. There we go. So one of the things that came up on Twitter, I wanted to get back to this. The artist for Owlboy, who I have a lot of respect for. I follow him on Twitter. He's an excellent artist, fantastic pixel artist. He was mentioning a post where someone was talking about dithering in pixel art, and apparently the trend in modern pixel art is to not include dithering or stray pixels. Have a very clean, blocky aesthetic. Now, what he mentioned, you know, what actually I elaborate on further is I think there is this real divide among people with regards to pixel art, because a lot of people think pixel art requires these sharp pixels, these sharp square pixels. Okay, I am going to... I don't want to do this.
Final round.
Oh, it's a final round. Maybe I do. Okay, never mind. This is the final round, everyone. We're going to do this. This is the final round. If we like could beat this, that'd be pretty cool. So, all right, we're going to do it. So, pixel art, you know, it was originally a limitation of the hardware, and it became something I think absolutely stands on its own as an art form, an art direction, an artistic medium, if you will. But it was intended to be displayed on the hardware of the time, which would have been these tube televisions, cathode ray tube televisions. And with that technology, pixels often, especially with the types of connections that were provided to those TVs, pixels were often smudged enough that things that were intended to be round looked round, not like a series of fine squares. And to me, that's something that a lot of people have lost, especially with this sort of pixel revival that started, maybe about 10 years back with mobile. And, you know, what you can see right now, like these pixels are incredibly sharp. Now, on the actual arcade, this would have looked very, very smooth and would have had that kind of a filter effect, which is why I love using my RetroTink 2X with my retro consoles, because it smooths out the pixels with a vertical filter. So I think there are games that absolutely that was pretty sweet. There are games that absolutely are intended for this kind of presentation. Hey, look at that! We won. So a lot of modern retro games, you know, games that have that retro aesthetic, are intended to be displayed this way and to look crisp. And I think a great example would be something along the lines of Cave Story. That'd be great. Cave Story is an excellent example. So, Cave Story... What? Oh my goodness!
Congrats. You're the new future Frisbee tennis champion.
Oh, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that, Dash. 16 months! My goodness, my friend. Thank you so much for that resubscription. Let's move in. Like so. Waha. Wah. Because I'm going to switch over to something different. Just go sleep mode on that. Where has the time gone? It's, wow. 16 months, that's crazy. Spyro says, Shovel Knight would be a good example too. So a lot of these games, you know, they need those crisp pixels, but, you know, I think that, you know, Dithering is a great example. Dithering looked like blended colors on original hardware, not like this kind of blocky dithering, which I think a lot of people don't like that, and fair enough. So, okay, time to open this up. I'm going to do that right now. And this does mean, my friends, this does mean it will be the first time I will have streamed with my new 2DS XL with capture card. Now, that's okay. We'll call it the test run. I just can't wait anymore. There's just too much. I mean, I feel so bad that so much time has gone by, and I have not streamed more. And I've wanted to do this big event, which you can all see here. I wanted to do this DS and 3DS stream. So the Secret of Mana playthrough is coming tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Tomorrow night, that's the plan. Come tune in for that. Oh, Murky just shipped Nukaho's capture card. Awesome. Which one did you get, Nukaho? I'm getting my... Oh my gosh, Saving Liberty's here too. Lord Lipton. Haha. Oh, my friend, so good to see you. All right, we're actually opening this up now. Experience Star Fox as never before in breathtaking 3D. Saving Liberty, you are never late. You are only always precisely on time. Here we go. Star Fox 3D. Does anything come in it? No. Oh, wow. Okay. So, oh, where did that just fly? I will never find that small bit of plastic. Ever, 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 ever. I have a feeling. Unless, there it is. Found it. See, I shouldn't be such a pessimist, because I can find it. There's only one left on the site. Oh my gosh, and it's the Pokeball New 2DS XL. Wow. Oh, that was, you got the last one, Nukaho? And it was, oh my goodness. The last, was it the last Pokeball New 2DS XL or the last period? My goodness. Liberty loves the way that transition looks. My friends, you probably all know Liberty is the one responsible for that Stinger transition. I need to actually make a panel down below to mention that, to give proper thanks to Saving Liberty. Credits to him for my Stinger transition. And then this right here, actually, I need to give proper credit to Casper, who hasn't streamed in a long time, but is a longtime friend of Mana. Very, very long time, in fact. And he's been a sub since day one. And, in fact, he basically made a whole program for me to make this run seamlessly and be able to be updated. So, really cool guy, really great supporter. He actually just resubscribed offline and told me to get well soon, and I really appreciated that. Okay, let me grab something here. Almost. Ugh, there we go. Just getting my 2DS XL. I'm going to show you some stuff in a little bit as well, but look at that. That's it right there. Beautiful. Okay. That was the last model. Oh my gosh. Ah, that's amazing, Nukaho. Wow. Spyro needs to head to bed. No problem. Take care. Oh, look at that Nukaho with the upgrade to the blue mana potion now for 9 months. Wow. That's amazing. All right. So, Almost a year there, Nuko. A couple of things I need to do here, which will involve lots of random things. I hope I did that right. And then I need to do this right. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay. So let's put OBS Studio up. I'm going to show you all the very cool Windjammers 2 upcoming game trailer. That should be fun. Nuko wanted the white and orange, but doesn't mind the Pokeball model. Yeah, you know, I was on the fence. I didn't really have an option because I think they had sold out. I always wanted this model, except I wish, because I liked the way it looked, but I missed the 3D. And probably if given the option, I would have gotten a new 3DS XL with capture card just so that I could transfer it and never feel like I'm missing out. As it is, I plan on switching between, doing system transfers between the two of these. I'm going to do a bunch of streaming with this, and then probably if there's ever a point where Nintendo says no more system transfers will be possible, I'll switch everything back to my other system, and then this will still be able to capture things. I'll just have to use cartridges, and that just limits some of my games. Not actually most of my games are cartridge based. Some, however, are built in, and so that's kind of the only thing. I want to make sure I stream those now, and then I can transfer things later. Does that make sense? All right, so let's do something real quick here. I'm going to pull up YouTube so that I can show you Windjammers 2, which just looks to be fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay. Get a little Windjammers 2. Okay, let's actually go to .emu. Hold on a second here. And here we are. And let's see if I can do this. Does this work? Hey, no. Why? Not quite. Okay, well, let's keep sorting this out. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, boom, done. That's what we wanted. All right, so here we go. This is .emu. I love .emu. They have just done such a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, I'm actually interested in this Paying Adventures as well. I didn't pick it up yet, but I do hope to. Let's go to playlists. What do they have? They just have one liked videos. And then here we go. This is all their stuff. Oh, I didn't realize they did the port for Another World as well. And apparently they worked on the Ease series. Now, this is where, honestly, I first discovered them. It was Wonder Boy, and that game, The Dragon's Trap, it's so good. So, all right, here we go. We've got a few of the Windjammers. This is just the original Oh, we gotta watch this. Hold on. Are we getting any audio? Hang on. Oh, I bet I know why. Hang on, I'm gonna fix this real quick. He says, not super optimistically because there's almost always issues. Oh, no, that should be working. Okay, let me just see if I get some audio. Yeah. Hold on. Like I said, I'm rusty. Huh. Hang on. Light Bogo, how are you doing? Welcome. It's been a long, long time, my friend. You enjoy your regular new 3DS? Awesome. Yeah, the new 3DS is a really cool design. I do like it. I like the little switch plates and things like that. But I do really like the the large screens. I don't know if I could give those up. Huh. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm not getting audio. I should be. Let's do this. Is this muted? No. Huh. Interesting. That all should be through here. I mean, that did a thing. So I should be hearing it, but yet I'm not. Hold on. This is puzzling. All right, let me go to my audio setup here. But yeah, what's up with you, Light Boko? Your favorite part about the base model is the switch plates? That's cool. Oh man. My friends, it's so nice. Wow, like people are coming back, checking things out. I love it. It's been a very long time, Light Boko. Oh man, I was thinking about you the other day. Hope you're doing well. All right, let me check my audio here, hardware and sound. Actually, I do need to figure this out because otherwise Star Fox will not work. So we're gonna try. Make sure that this works. It should. It really should. Huh. Yeah. Hmm. Um. Yeah, actually, you know what? Hang on a second, everyone. I'll be right back. and I am back, but also not actually optimistic that things are working. But I will admit to something. I may have just taken a FaceTime call from Ms. Mana and Manitot because as I mentioned, they are where we are moving at the moment, and so I had to say goodnight to them. So that was my sudden going on standby, not actually to do stuff. Assassin Mictron says, Mana, would you do an Animal Crossing Switch stream collab? Hey, Doskados, hello as well. Sorry I missed you there. I'll have to catch up on chat. I don't know anything about what Animal Crossing Switch is going to be like, so I think I need to know that first. But I definitely intend on streaming it. I definitely intend on getting it. I definitely intend on playing it with others because I presume there will be some online functionality. So yes, I would consider it. I don't know exactly what I would do though. Light Boko says, I can't believe you're almost at stream 400. I remember tuning in on stream 2, I think it was. Oh my gosh, Boko, was it that early? It probably was. I know it's wild. It is so wild. So many streams down, but it's been going really well. Oh, Nukaho says, BRB meeting graveyard shift at work. Ah, gotcha, Nukaho. All right, see you in a little bit. And Boko's been working mostly, or Nukaho, and Boko's been working mostly on schoolwork, which that makes sense. Definitely need to do that. And Doskados, how are you doing? We'll do a little shout out for Doskados. So, unfortunately, unfortunately, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm not getting this audio to come through. Seems like it just should, but it's not. Why is it not? Let's try this. Were you the 9th follower, Boko? We could go back and look it up. You were yeah, it was definitely one of the first 5 streams. That would make sense. Man, Boko, I can't believe that. Man, time. Let's see if we can't make this work here. Let's manage audio devices. Yeah, I didn't check to see if this would work beforehand. That's always bad, right? Get anything now? That's... You know what's weird? Huh. I just realized something. I'm not even getting audio output on voice meter. I wonder if the issue is not actually me, but the browser? Let me take a look. That's really strange. Okay, hang on. Let's do this. Let's actually, let's just shut down here. Try this again. See what we get. That's kind of strange. Let's see if we get some audio here. Okay, no audio. Huh. Interesting. Why would there be no audio here? Because I'm getting video. Huh. See, I'll even... See? Getting video. Everything should be working. So, for some reason, I'm not getting audio. Same with everybody says try Edge to see. That's a good point. I could do that. I don't think I even have Edge installed on here. I think I've uninstalled it, right? What I could do here is I could maybe open up some music. Let's open up iTunes, shall we? See if we get anything there. Have I checked the volume mixer yet? Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't tried the extended one. Let's try that. You are right. So often it does not like... Nope. Should all be doing it. I'm not even actually hearing system sounds right now, so that's not good. Okay, you know what? Actually, I know then it's not what I thought because I'm not getting system sounds. Everyone, bear with me through technical difficulties. The best kind, the very best kind. So it should be carried over HDMI, and that's what I'm confused about, like why it's not. Though I suppose could be related to that. Hang on, I'm gonna just try doing something here real quick. We'll see. Hold on one moment. Okay, no, that shouldn't be an issue either. I just want to make sure that all the things are plugged in correctly. Yeah, this is perplexing. I don't know why we're not getting audio. So it should be. It's always done that before. I guess I could try this. I'll just cycle through a few different options here. Yeah, really peculiar. Possible that I would need to do some kind of a reset of the computer. So I'm going to do that. Sometimes that does happen with this particular setup that I have. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to do a little reset. We can just chat for a little bit. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know. I don't know. So I'll talk a little bit about, yeah, so actually my 3DS here, this one here, I am very happy to have gotten this one. Mr. H, hello there. And Frankinator Gaming, hello. Oh yeah, you know what? Daskato says try replugging the HDMI. That could have been the issue too. Do I have a HD TV set up by any chance? Sometimes the PC will switch over. If so, I don't. I'm running I have the monitor here, which is receiving the HDMI after a splitter, which the other end goes into my capture device, and then the tracing backwards further, the HDMI is in a HDMI splitter that has audio out, which actually is what goes into my streaming PC. And that, so yeah. So I wonder, we could check, I mean, like, for example, we could check, well, nah, I was going to say we could check the switch. The switch worked, so we'll just see what happens when we get this. But yeah. Daskato says, thanks for the shout out. Tired, actually. I healed a +9 underrot today with fortified sanguine and grievous as the affixes. We didn't beat the time, but we completed it for our weekly chests. Suffered a major anxiety rush and I ended up crying at the end after Esta told me I did good knowing how nightmarish that dungeon is. Aw, Taskados, you sure have a really fantastic, am I right? Fiance, right? I don't know. girlfriend at least. Anyway, we're going to see if this fixes things. I don't know if it will, but a reset never really hurt anyone, so that's what we did. Okay, let's go for it. Logging in. And then you're right. If this doesn't work, I will try replugging in the HDMI because that so often does solve things. But hopefully this works. I don't know. I didn't hear anything so far, which leads me to be slightly pessimistic about this endeavor. Oh no, I am not playing that game, as a matter of fact. Sorry about that. Well, you know what? It's going to cycle through. I'm going to just leave it there, whatever. I will be tomorrow night playing that. Okay. So, yeah, Mr. H and Frankenator, what is up? How are you doing? Also, I love that you said hello. I love saying hello. Lots of great people here tonight. Sorry that we're having this technical difficulty. I keep sort of running into these things lately with my setup. Now, when the move happens, actually very soon here, I'm going to need to streamline my setup. And most of that is because we have to get the house ready for show. So what I'm anticipating, by the way, I think I heard something. We might have audio. What I'm anticipating is the need to basically take all of my systems that are here, all of my dual PC setup, and eliminate it, pack it up, let it go. That's going to have to happen very soon. And with that in mind, I'm planning on going to PC streaming, single PC streaming. And so I'll be streaming probably some indie titles from my Steam library for a while during the transition. Does that sound good? Daskados laughs. Girlfriend, we treat each other like we're married, though. Aw. So, yeah, so basically, the plan is that I'll probably be going through my Steam catalog for a number of weeks solo on that. Skrunk congratulates Daskados on the underwrought heal. Dude, that dungeon sucks, Skrunk says. I didn't realize, Skrunk, that you played, I believe that is World of Warcraft, right? Anyway, so this good game, definitely want to play more of it. I also want to show you the sequel. This, I hope we can get to tonight because we are actually running out of time. I'm going to have to call this one earlier than normal, but I think we might, I don't know, we might still try it. We might fire it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it. It's going to depend. We'll see. Rob is finally back. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, my friend. Oh no, Mr. H. Sorry if I missed anything. My internet's been doing this thing again. Ah, it's too bad. Mr. H says take your time fixing your setup things. Yeah. Well, that's why we get to just chat. And that's never a bad thing. Skrunk loves collecting mounts in World of Warcraft, which is a thing that I know some people do, but I don't know. I haven't done it myself. And Daskados and Skrunk are now engaged in this World of Warcraft conversation that is so beyond me. It's like they're talking rocket science. I don't know. Rob, have I shown you? This is the deal. This is the new 2DS XL with capture card. It's got the little USB notch in there. So that is how I shall be recording and streaming all of my DS and 3DS games. Very excited to do that, and very happy with how this functions. It's really good. And I like having the new 2DS XL. That particular style is one that I wanted. That's epic. Congrats, Rob. Thank you so much. I'm very excited. Skrunk asks what the website was that we played games with chat. Oh, that was called Live Game Show. And we could, you know what? maybe we do that to wrap up the stream if we run out of time. Mr. H says, I forgot to show you a picture of my plug and play. Oh, I want to see it. And yeah, this is actually a 2DS, the new 2DS XL, which is clamshell. Oh my goodness. Scooter, thank you for that host. Scooter was playing some Yoshi today. I want to hear how that was. And let's just test and see if we have audio here, huh? Yay, we have audio. All right, my friends. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pull up OBS. I'm going to show you the Windjammers 2. Actually, I'm going to show you the Windjammers trailer first, then the Windjammers 2 trailer, and then I'm going to show you Streets of Rage 4. I'm so excited for Streets of Rage 4. So excited. Just can't hide it. And let's move that over there. Let's pull this up. So just a moment, please, and I will get this all sorted. Studio mode. Oh, I love studio mode. Actually, sweet. Okay, so that's all working. All right, hang tight for just a moment. No, don't play yet. Okay, that's ready to go. All right, cool. My friends, I think we have achieved success. We have achieved success. Okay, so ta-da! Windjammers Nintendo Switch reveal trailer. Here we go. Let's watch this. So this is this.
Windjammer! Discover the best Frisbee game ever made! Awesome! Your Nintendo Switch will take you on a fantastic journey back to the 90s!
Totally
Sunny,
tubular!
Sexy! Magical! A game that adds muscle to your little body! Want to play with a friend? It's super easy! Join the online ranked mode or grab your Joy-Cons and make your friends hate you! It's so much fun! Are you ready to become a champion? Strong! Get your Joy-Cons! Onwards to everlasting glory! What are you waiting for, bro? Give us your money and discover the best game of 1994! Windjammers!
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then the little scratched out 2018. So good. Oh my gosh, so good. So basically, Mr. H goes, what was that? That was a very cheesy, and I mean really very cheesy commercial regarding Windjammers, which is the game we were just playing earlier. So that's that one. Now let's go back and look at, we've got Windjammers 2. And we've got this and then some gameplay reveal footage from 2 weeks ago, which actually I don't think I've seen yet. So I'm actually really excited about that. Let's first watch this. This is the announcement trailer. But look at this artwork. I mean, this is .emu, my friends. This is the good stuff. So good. I mean, look at this. I absolutely love this. It's just great animation, super well done, super cheesy, super 90s. Even that little effect that I think that's like a air spray effect that they use there, you know, on the shoulder pads. Let me show you that again. Let me find a good example here, right here. See that? It's like what you would see with with a airbrush, and I think that's where they get that from. So super good. Now that obviously is not the actual game, right? That's just showing the that's revealing that this is coming. Okay. Oh, I guess we didn't see the Windjammers release trailer. Let's. So this is what came. This is what we just played. Let's watch this.
Windjammers is brought to you by Glint. Who needs to print when you have Glint?
These are so cheesy.
After 24 years, the best flying disc game ever made finally arrives on Nintendo
I love
Switch.
it. I love it.
Giving you the most entertaining sports in the palm of your hands. Train with your friends anywhere, anytime, and be prepared for the greatest competition of all time. The Windjammers Flying Power League.
Look at the woman with the flute.
Hosted all over the globe and presented by anchorman extraordinaire John McWoodman. Enter the arena and battle your way through the online leagues directly on your Nintendo Switch. Windjammers on the Switch!
So it looks like that smooth filter is actually what I probably should have been playing with it. I'm probably going to switch over to that.
And join the champions to maybe become a Windjammers legend.
Yeah, so actually, oh, there's more. I probably...
The Season 2 of the official Windjammer circuit, the Flying Power League, is now live. Go to flyingpowerdisc.com to learn
Oh
more
my gosh.
and register on smash.gg/WJFPL.
So actually, yeah, I think the smooth filter is what I should have played with on the game. I think that would have looked better. But oh well. Power Ranger Jenna, hello, welcome in. Scooter, how is the stream? How is Yoshi? Chrono, welcome on in. They unfortunately the wormhole got Chrono. How are you doing? What'd you find? Dash says, yeah, that's a very 90s cartoon comic style. And Daskato says, about time they got off their high horse and added retro games to Switch. Okay, so actually, yeah, Windjammers, very cool. That was fun. We played that. Now let's actually watch some alpha footage here. I don't even know if I've seen this. Yeah, this is so good. This is so good. I mean, this is what they needed to do. It's essentially just hand-drawn Windjammers, you know? We're going to watch this again, but yeah, like, this is what I love about Dotemu, is that they take games and they just are really good artists and animators, and they figure out ways to take something that exists in, you know, a pixel art aesthetic and make it feel true to the original, but giving it this sort of fresh coat of paint with the best of what is possible now, which is essentially like the Saturday morning cartoon look. Now, this is alpha footage. I will point out a couple of things. I do think some of the animation is a little bit... It's a little bit stilted. That would be one small critique I would have. It's just a little bit, I don't know, it could be better. We'll watch it one more time, but I feel like they don't quite have it. Like, they could do more with like smears and things like that. Especially changing direction. It kind of looks a little bit lurchy, might be the right word for it. That being said, if this is alpha footage, that might possibly, you know, be improved. Or they may not. Maybe they just want to stick with that to kind of be more true to the original. Anyway, I think that looks really good. I'm pretty excited. Oh, and Chrono brought pizza from outer space. And Ratherripe is here. Ratherripe, how are you doing? Welcome on in. All right, so that's Windjammers 2. Now, here's the one that I've wanted to share with you all. Let's go back to this, the reveal trailer. Now, Streets of Rage, this is a Sega IP. This is a side-scrolling brawler, beat-em-up style series. I've only played, I believe it's Streets of Rage 2, that was on a multi-disc, or multi-cart. I think it's on the six. It might be Streets of Rage 1 then. It's on the six pack, the Sega six pack arcade, or it might have been its own cartridge. I can't remember. My brother-in-law had it. I have the six pack. I think that has one of them on there. But my brother-in-law has the game and really enjoys Streets of Rage. I played it with him. Really fun to be playing a brawler with a friend. And it's really solid. It's a great game. So when it was developed, it was sort of designed to be this antithesis to a lot of the games that were kind of these hard rock things. It had this little bit of like a dance electronica sort of soundtrack to it, and it had really beautiful graphics, a lot of neon and things like that. So it's been on hiatus since Streets of Rage 3. Here we go, Streets of Rage 4, my friends. .emu, and you'll see .emu's handiwork. So that was sort of the reveal, right? Not a lot shown, but already, I mean, you've got two of the main characters from the series. We've got Axel here, who's got a beard now, which is kind of cool. Pretty nifty, and they did sneak a little bit of gameplay in there, but we'll see more here. Jenna, your glasses keep falling off your face. Aw. And Jenna, you need help? Oh no! Your glasses keep falling off your face. So one of the things you'll notice in this, which I think is really neat, is their use of the posterizing effect, sort of what you would see in comic books, right? You can kind of see it here in her arm, his arm, kind of lower in the image. You can see it even in the backgrounds of the game itself. So let me find, there was one, yeah, right here. You can see it right here, like on the floor. And up here, you can kind of see that posterization happening. It's their lighting engine, I presume, and that's how you see, you know, just kind of it crop up at these little places, and it looks so cool. So yeah, I'm definitely digging this, and you probably, I thought I was in this one. Yeah. You can see in the background here. There's probably a new character that has a guitar and another character here that might have like a cybernetic arm or something like that. So that all seems really cool. Jenna says, why does he only notice when I leave? Jenna, I notice. It just, bear in mind, I do need to, it takes me a little while sometimes when I'm doing something else to catch up on chat. Nadaskados doesn't seem to be a big fan of the design of these characters. Now, I think it's quite good and in keeping with the originals. But this is what .emu is so good at. They know how to capture the essence of characters and animate them well. And I think this looks like a superior effort to Windjammers 2, in my opinion. I know that the engine is developed by, I believe it's it's Guard Crush Games. Lizard Cube is who worked on, I believe they worked on Wonder Boy. I can't remember. But the Guard Crush Games developed the engine on which this is based. It's basically a fighting game engine. And then .emu and Lizard Cube. I should say it's actually Lizard Cube not necessarily .emu. .emu is the publisher. I'm pretty sure it's Lizard Cube who's the one who's really good at all of the beautiful detailed artwork. I wonder if Lizard Cube is working on Windjammers 2 now that I think about it. Let's take a quick peek and just and see if at the end here it says anything about that. Nope, it says that might be the original developer. I'm not sure, but .emu. So it doesn't say Lizard Cube. That might be a little difference there. But anyway, I'm still excited that. Rather, it says, Arteman, how much time was between the release of Windjammers and this game? I feel like it's the same engine, just touched up a bit. Do you mean Windjammers 2? It was, what, 2000 and... Well, actually, I think it says in here. Let's just look ahead. 1994. I don't know why I said 2000. 94 is when Windjammers came out. Chrono says, it's certainly more animated. I can see what you mean. Daskados's point to Chrono is a more polygonish design. What is it with devs and crappy cartoon designs? Oh, Daskados. Whoa. I will 100% disagree with you on that. To me, this actually... this is the direction I want to see more games go. Now, see, the one that we just showed, Streets of Rage 4, to me, that's I want to see Mario with hand-drawn art style like that. I want to see. I wish that the Secret of Mana remake was like that. Granted, you could say it's a style preference, it's, you know, your preference of art style, but that's what it ultimately is. Now, I will 100% disagree with you on this, because this is not preference. When you say that it's a crappy thing and that Polygon is superior, totally inaccurate. It's apples and oranges. It's different mediums. Just like you can have, good and bad examples of watercolor art, you can have good and bad examples of digital painted art, or of oils, or of pen and ink. So they're totally different, and polygons are not superior in and of themselves. Polygons are not. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. And in fact, if you look at the amount of effort that goes into good pixel art or good hand animation, you're talking about actually oftentimes more effort than polygonal games which are using base assets. So it's not for lack of work. You can't say it's like a cheaper alternative. You can't say, it's a different medium. So yeah, no, like, to me, that example of Streets of Rage 4, that just tickles all of my, what tickles all of my funny bones? That seems like a weird expression. Isn't there an expression? Tickles my fancy? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, but that's the thing. It's definitely not inferior to polygons. And the thing is, I'm tired of a lot of the remakes. It's funny you say that, because I'm actually feeling the same way about a lot of the polygonal remakes. For example, I was disappointed in WayForward's DuckTales Remastered because of its heavy use of polygonal assets. I preferred the hand-drawn field of view, the main characters, as opposed to the 3D polygonal backgrounds. Was it Castle of Illusion remake? It was all 3D. Now, it's well done, but I think I would have preferred to have seen that game in hand-drawn. If you look at something like Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap, that game, see, you can't do what they did with polygons. What they did is they just overlaid this hand-drawn art style on top of the pixel art aesthetic, and it works so well. It's running the same game engine, but they just introduced these perfect animations and perfect drawings into all of this, and this beautiful lighting effect, all hand drawn. Really cool stuff. So that's my argument for it. But if you want to say that your preference is for polygon-based games, maybe something like the new Super Mario Brothers series. The new Super Mario Brothers series, yeah, it looks great. I won't argue. And if you prefer that art style, more power to you. I think I'm kind of ready to see more of this hand-drawn art style because young Mana, when I was playing video games in the past, I used to dream about the day when video games looked like Saturday morning cartoons. Well, not this guy, but you know what I mean. So that's what I want to see. That was what I thought the future was. And then once we went to polygons, we kind of took this whole other detour, and now we're kind of coming back to what I thought the future of games would be. That's just me. Anyway, Daskados, thanks for letting me vent. Daskados is, oh ho ho, laughing out loud. You want to argue with me about it? I definitely like to I get passionate about these things. Mr. H says the art designer style they use for these games fits the game itself. Maybe that's just my opinion, but they are essentially tributes to the originals or reboots. Right. Chrono's gonna head to bed. Chrono, thank you so much. Tickles my gaming fancy. Saving Liberty says, I see me on your screen. That looks a little bit like Liberty, doesn't it? So, okay, well, you know what, everyone? Let's do a thing here. What am I gonna do? Let's do a thing real quick. Yes, one moment, please. Here's what I want to do. Mr. H says, I don't know what younger me would have thought about the future of gaming. It's an interesting question to ask yourself. I'd be curious to know what you think. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, everyone. I don't think we're gonna start playing Star Fox 64, but we're gonna plug this in, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of my 3DS. I don't think we're gonna actually get to playing it because, as I mentioned, we just it's a little too late, but I think we can definitely show the system a little bit. I actually also realized I don't even have my charger set up. This is gonna be interesting. We'll make do. All right. 1 second. I do need to grab a couple of things because I'm not prepared. Oh, and silly me, I just realized that I was talking about, oh, I need to get the PC working because otherwise I won't even have the audio for my 3DS. Not true. Wah, wah, wah. I did not need that, actually. But let's go ahead and plug this in. Plug this in. Okay, and I just need to do, it's a little awkward here. Hang on a second. I have to plug my my audio from my 3DS in, so just a second. Also, I just realized I probably should have muted things before I did all that. I'm so sorry. Squid! Hello! Hello. How are you doing, Squid? What is up, my friend? What is up? All right, we're gonna just turn this on. Oh goodness. Yeah, I have to go get my charger. Hang on. Was not thinking. Squid just says I'm going to sleep. I came in here just to say that. Aw. Also to say mana. Squid, thank you so much. Good night, my friend. So good to see you. Just a second. I gotta plug in, which I'm gonna do via something. Man, there's a lot going on here. I can't wait for one day just having all this set up and not having to worry as much about transitions. All right. Oh, Mr. H says, okay, see ya later. Aw, good night, Mr. H. Thanks for stopping by. We are plugged in. We have all the things going for us. I think it might just be time for the grand unveiling. Let's open this up. You should be hearing stuff. Now you should be hearing stuff. Hold on. There we go. Oh, Mr. H isn't leaving. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure you were saying goodnight to Squid. I gotcha. Okay. Almost ready here. Now, one moment. Oh, this is so great. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So let me just go into studio mode real quick and make sure that this is all working. And it is. However, I do not yet have. Well, here I don't yet have the face cam set up. I just realized with this, but that's okay. Let's go in, everyone. This is the big deal. Oh, look at that, everyone. What is that? What is that? That, my friends, is a most beautiful Animal Crossing New Leaf title screen. Working right like that. That's the excitement, everyone. That's what's so cool. Scooter says, ooh. Yeah, you can see there's stuff going on here. You know, obviously everybody knows this right here, right? You know, everyone knows the old top screen. You know, people know the bottom screen. Here's the both screens. Nice Zelda background. Yeah, thanks, Dash. Animal Crossing. That's what I got right there. Actually, here's something I think a few people will want to see. I'm going to show more of my system on Saturday. But in case you were wondering, yes, This is my Shantae collection. We've got actually all of the Shantae games here for 3DS. All the ones that were available. Here's the Virtual Console Game Boy Original, Game Boy Color Original. Here's Risky's Revenge, which was a DSi download game. So there's that one. And of course, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, so that's there as well. So, yeah. Mr. H says, I guess Animal Crossing just isn't my kind of game. I'll probably get bored pretty quick. I don't know. I love it. I really do. I really do. But that's for Scooter. I know Scooter will want to see that. And of course, I've got Mario Kart 7 ready for coming up soon, actually, because that's going to be once we get to the what's it called? When we're continuing on our franchise playthrough. What?
Is that a new subscriber? Welcome.
Oh my goodness! Everything's just been broken. Nuko, are you kidding me? Holy moly, 10 gifted subs? Are you kidding me? Nuko. Oh my gosh, with a sub to Saving Liberty to Newt, who's a big fan of Animal Crossing, by the way, just FYI. To Bot of Mana, which means that Bot of Mana can use emotes now. Zero Storms. Oh, I'm so glad Zero Storms got some emotes. V Buckd, I don't know. Budkey. V Budkey. I don't know them, but that's so exciting. Always fun when people who I don't know get a sub. Zershade. Shadow Scarab. Oh my gosh. Song of Farts. I kind of love that name. One Up John. Oh, that's so awesome. And Dark Solid X. Oh my gosh. So much hype. Zero Storms. Yay. You can cheer. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Nukaho, thank you so very much, my friend. That is amazing. That is so kind. Nukaho, you are so supportive, and it's very, very much appreciated. You don't even know. Thank you so much. You know what I need to do? I need to figure out how to, let's duplicate this. And let's put in a face cam. I gotta get this in here. Hang on a sec. We're gonna put myself in here in just a moment. Oh my gosh. So kind. There we go. That's me. That's me in here. Nukaho says no problem. Nukaho, seriously, thank you. Well, you know, one of the things I wanted to do today was I wanted to show a little Star Fox, and since you were so kind as to gift that, I think we're gonna plug Star Fox 64 3D in here. That's a mana indeed. Yes, Dash, you are correct. So this is gonna be good. This is, you know, teaching me things, how to do things. Let's put this in. That should pop in. Should appear. Did it not appear? Oh, it's like it didn't read the cartridge. Hold on. I need you to play Shantae now, Scooter says. Well, this weekend, actually, if you want, let me show it to you real quick. If you want, come this weekend, because I am going to be streaming Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS starting at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday, and I am going to be taking all kinds of requests and things, and just showing off everything on my system. So that's what you can, come to, and feel free. I'll happily put some Shantae in. Okay, so we've got some hype for Star Foxes, apparently. Which, I mean, I can totally understand why, because it's Star Fox. For a crying out loud. Let's open this up, see what we get. Never played this on here, just got this today. Initializing game data. Ooh, yeah. So good. So good. So good. So good. So good. Oh, I love it.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1.
It's got the time down here.
Andros has declared war. He's invaded the Lilat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
I guess you don't really need to see all of that, though, do you? Nice. I love it. So I'm gonna just do. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. So I'm gonna just do a couple of quick things. I'm just going to add my face cam to a couple of these scenes here. Neat music. All right, so we don't need to see that. All right, priority 1 message coming on a secure channel. So this is cool. This is all the the accelerometer in the system, so I can do all that. It's pretty cool. We can choose a mode, and actually now I believe I've got it set up. Yeah, there we go. So now you can see this is, there we go. Now you can see this. Oh, I'm still awake, but now I get to see your face before I actually go off to sleep. Aw, Squid, keep up the amazing work, Squid says. Thank you so much. Aw, Squid. I wonder if I can set up. Nah, I won't do that right now. Okay. Ah, Squid, thank you so much. Oh, maybe. Nah, I won't do that. But then this is where we get to see it. Like, here's our options. Adjust control settings. Let's take a look at that real quick. Probably want to look at this. Try piloting on the 3D screen. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, already that's not right. Definitely need to swap that. There we go. Whew. Okay, so that's right. And then we can do that. Cool. That's boost, break, and bomb. Yes, I love it. Let's do it. I'm glad that we went in there. Oh my gosh, Pod Racer 64 is so fun. And Scooter says, ooh, I'm going to try to send you a game this week for your stream on Saturday. Oh, well, thank you. That's exciting. Mr. H asks if I ever played Banjo-Kazooie on the N64. I did, but I rented it. And I don't know if I own the game. I'd like to own the game at some point. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lilat system. The evil Andross turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James's son Fox about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andross has again invaded the Lilat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lilat system once again.
Nice. Squid says, I love Banjo so much. He's my brother. Nobody knows it, though. Oh, man. Oh, I've never played Banjo-Tooie, though. I'd like to at some point. Oh, look at that. Okay. Done. Let's do this, my friends.
Good luck.
Wish me luck. We're going to play a little bit of this. Aha.
Welcome to training mode. Let's practice the basics.
It feels weird playing this instead of the N64
Use the
version.
circle pad to steer. To ascend, slide the circle pad down. To descend, slide the circle pad up.
Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? There's like stuff I could do. In the 3DS mode, gyro controls allow you to steer the R-Wing by moving the 3DS system. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna unplug stuff and knock things over. This is gonna be so bad. Return to neutral, tap B. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I bet this is going to be really fun, but I'm not sure. Okay. Let's not turn on the gyro controls right now. You know what, that I think
Hold the L or R button while turning.
I'll try that another time, but I've got my cable management is a little bit iffy right now. Oh dear.
Press the L or R button twice to do a barrel roll. It repels enemy fire. Press the Y button to launch a bomb. Press the Y button again to detonate it.
Nice. 2E was fun. I haven't, yeah, I
Press
really,
the A button to fire
I don't
a
think I ever
laser.
played,
Hold the A button to launch
even like a demo of 2E. So one of these days I'll have to.
Press it
But Banjo-Kazooie is so good, and that's part of why I backed Ukulele. But Ukulele doesn't quite live up to Banjo-Kazooie, let's just be
Lock
honest.
onto enemies when charging your laser. If you destroy multiple enemies at once, you earn
Nice.
bonus points. When locked onto an enemy, you can even launch bombs.
Do a barrel roll, Fox!
Collecting a silver ring will refill some of your shield gauge.
Yeah, the multiplayer of Star Fox 64 was so fun. Oh yeah, that was really a great gameplay. I totally know how to do this. Oh well.
Powerful twins.
Even though I'm not doing too well.
Collecting a wing repair item will fix your wings.
It feels like it's a little bit more sensitive than the N64 version, but maybe it's just been so long since I played it.
Press the X button to boost.
Ukulele didn't have a full budget either. That's a great point, Mr. H. Really great point.
Press the B button to brake.
Okay. Ah, whoa. So much going on.
Hold it longer for greater effect.
Ah.
If the boost meter is red, no techniques will work. To do a somersault, slide the circle pad down and boost at the same time.
Whee! Oh, that's always a good move. But I did back Ukulele on Kickstarter, actually, Mr. H. My name is in the credits. And in fact, Ardelia, who happens to know my real identity, confirmed that it is in there. She actually found it in there.
To receive incoming messages, tap that touch screen.
So you can ask her if you don't believe me. I guess maybe I didn't tap it. This is kind of a neat little demo area. I kind of like how they designed it. All right. Assassin Mictron says, good night, Mana. Take care. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in.
You can fly anywhere in all range mode. The yellow mark on the radar shows you position.
Yeah, this feels right.
If you reach the edge of the map, you'll automatically do a U-turn.
Yep.
Press the B button to brake.
Scooter says, I'll have to check that ukulele as well. There you go, Scooter. Yeah, I just got my physical copy in from Limited Run Games, as a matter of fact.
Slide the circle pad down and brake at the same time.
But I unfortunately
Remember,
did
U-turns
not
only
get
work
the
in all
special
range
edition.
mode.
I could not afford it, but I also figured I didn't
Press the
really
X button to boost.
need that extra plastic in my life. I
Do
did,
a
however,
somersault, slide the
Scooter,
circle
pick
pad
this
down
up
and boost at the
at
same
Best Buy.
time.
I got lucky and it was there. And I picked that up today.
If the boost meter is red, no techniques
With the
will
last of
work.
my Gamers Club unlocked.
Hold the L or R button while turning to move left or right quickly. Press the Y button to launch a bomb. Press the Y button again to detonate it.
Oh, this is fun.
Press the A button to fire your laser.
Oh yeah, Scooter, I didn't see your stream, but I saw your tweet about all of your golf story, which I wish I'd gotten. I want to play that game. I'll get it digital, but
Also lock on to
I believe, was it Ukulele that was the other one you got? I can't remember. No, it
When
was
locked onto an enemy,
Shantae?
you can even launch bombs.
I don't remember. Mr. H of
Press
Windjammers?
right on the plus control pad to change
Or
your point of
Ukulele.
view.
You can get a physical copy of Ukulele through Limited Run Games. Yep. If you want to see it, I can grab it.
This is Rob, 64. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Press start and choose quick training to exit.
Well, I think we've done all of what we need to do here. So, question for you all is, do you want to see any of the actual game? Oh yeah, Scooter says it's at Best Buy as well. That's right, that's right. Oh man, I'm so happy with how this looks. This just turned out so great. Where did I... Oh, it's right over there. Yeah, I see it. Okay, hang on a second. Put that down carefully, because I've got cables and cords and things. Okay, 1 second. Stand by. Minister Frollo League, what? So good to see you. Welcome on in. I'm just about to grab some. Hang on a second here. All right. Dash says, yeah, love that Corneria first level. Well, yeah, that is a great level, isn't it? It's just such a good level. And that's why I think you're all going to have to tune in this Saturday where I will get to play more of this fantastic system and more of Star Fox 64 3D. Because that was fun. But yeah, it is 11 o'clock. I gotta make sure I don't overexert myself. It's a little later than I intended tonight. But what I will do here is show you what I got. So this is gonna look strange because fine then keep your wizard secrets, right, Dash? Lol, till Saturday then. I know that was a mean little troll prank thing. It's gonna look weird. Sorry about that, but that is ukulele, green screen and all that. That is the physical copy, and then I got this lovely little card that went with it, and that actually it just is blue, but it's ukulele in the frozen tundra, and it's a foil card. That was the one that came with my copy there, so that was pretty cool, pretty snazzy. But anyway. Yeah, Scooter says, Mana, can you say yes or no to that game so I can buy it if you don't have it? Wait, wait, what? Fury Definitive Edition and Golf Story Collector's Edition. Ukulele physical for Switches at Best Buy. Scooter, yes, please. What? Oh, on Discord. Hang on a second. 1 second. 1 second. What? Scooter. Ooh, I don't actually. I don't, Scooter. That would be super cool. Yeah. I don't own that, so it'd be super cool. Oh my gosh, Shadow Scarab says, oof, I was caught out lurking with that gift sub. Oh, Shadow Scarab, thank you so much for the lurk. Shadow Scarab, day one friend of Mana, been here since the beginning, been here 395 streams ago. Thank you so much for being here. Oh man. So yeah, my friends, you know, it's the time where I turn into a pumpkin, and the plan is tomorrow, fingers crossed, but tomorrow, Secret of Mana is actually going to happen. I'm very, very, very excited. We're going to be replaying the first part of the game. It'll be Bob, Kuro, and myself. And we are going to do, it's going to be really nice. We'll redo introductions. We'll show you, I actually have the Nintendo Power that I first saw Secret of Mana in. I've got a little video component. I'll show you some behind the scenes stuff of how we got this set up. And at the end, we're going to reveal our plan for how we are going to beat the game, because we are committed to beating it. Now, Pokemon, that's another story. We probably are not going to have time to beat Pokemon. Actually, we're not going to have time. We're not going to have time to beat Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu together, Kuro and I. So, unfortunately, that we're not sure yet if we're going to do another stream or not. But Secret of Mana, that Mr. H asks what it is. That is my absolute favorite video game of all time. It is an action RPG. And I'm super excited to be streaming it tomorrow. The start of it, the first 2 hours, up until the point where you have a full party, because it is a 3-player game, and I'll show you how that works tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow. Tune in, please join me for that. We've kind of been playing it up, hamming it up with multiple takes. Yes, this is yet another, but it's looking, all signs are looking good that we're good for tomorrow. So we're gonna make this happen, and then again, we're gonna reveal our plans for the the finishing of the game, which we're really excited about. We have some good plans on how we're going to do this, and time frame and expectations and all that stuff. So don't want to miss it. And then again, please do come on Saturday. We'll be doing Terraria and Stardew Valley on the in-between, which is as usual, but we've actually taken a hiatus from both of those, so it'll be nice to be back. But of course, Saturday afternoon, the big plan, the big reveal is going to be showing all of the DS and 3DS. Now, you got a sneak peek tonight, so don't tell anyone. But that'll be what we're going to, that's going to be what we're going to play. And then, Thursday, tune in and you'll get to see some Mario Kart Double Dash, which I'm really thrilled to be playing. So if you want to tune in and see the continuation of the Mario Kart franchise, that'll be Thursday night. And I'm going to be doing it earlier than normal. In fact, let me pull this schedule up one more time for you so you can see. There it is. So you can come 6:30 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, Terraria, and 9:30 a.m. for Stardew, 1:30 p.m. for DS and 3DS. Anyway, yeah, Mr. H says action RPG sounds fun. It's really great. It's made by the old Squaresoft. It is very Zelda-like, I guess you could say, but with even more RPG elements. It's just beautiful. Great story. Very cool. So even if you haven't seen all of the other episodes, because we have actually done more of the game, this is going to be going back to the beginning, showing the start. So you definitely would be in a good position to jump in there. And yeah, and then Mario Kart, which I'm really excited. That'll be Thursday. So Double Dash. We're continuing on. More Mario Kart. We're going to keep going. Eventually, you'll be seeing Mario Kart 7 and all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm wondering, should we raid someone? I feel like we should. Let me just see if there's someone who we can raid. Gotta figure out how to do this now. They've adjusted some things on Twitch, so it's a little bit different. Let me just take a look. Also, if anyone is here and new and does not follow, feel free, please do not hesitate. You know what? Oh gosh, there are some good people here playing. Some real good people. The two big ones I'm seeing here are JP and Zero Replica. John Paul O'Keefe and Zero Replica. Both fantastic friends and cool peeps. Does anyone... let me ask, though. Does anyone want to do a raid tonight? Might be... that might be the first question. Who would be here if we do a raid? Otherwise, we'll just call it a night. Oh, Mr. H, I don't know them. I will have to look them up. Dash says a raid would be fun. Okay. I do not know this person of whom Mr. H speaks. Are they a good streamer? Let me see. Are they family friendly? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. From Quebec. Swears may happen, but not often, it says. Oh, Mr. H says, I don't know either of them. Raid. Okay. All right, so we'll do a raid. I would very much be tempted to do a raid. Gosh. I just don't know. Let's go ahead and raid this person. Never seen them before, but they seem pretty cool. And we got a comment to do it, so let's give this a shot here. So there's a new way to do raids through here. I think it's Okay, yeah. Here we go. Okay, so, my friends, as always, do good and be well. I'll catch you next time. Tomorrow night for Secret of Mana, please come. And bye-bye.